Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Hi, welcome to Hustlers Hood. I go by the name Denya Muso, and I am with
Masha.
Hey, today it's just a conversation. We're going to be having a conversation about pressure, social media, and finances. That's the pressure of kuomoka, soft life, and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just be in tuna flow tunayo, tunaenda tunayo, and everything.
Inatupelekana rieng.
Something of that sort. And I hope you relate. Yeah, it's just basically the challenges everyone is facing at the moment. Kama hiyo tu venye unasota unaingia social media unapata wasi kwa wamepost picture na feel like ai kwani I'm the one who's not doing enough ama what's happening and everything, you know? So yeah, Masha is gonna start off this conversation and hope you really enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe too.
Wenye safari kwa mkula bundles zenyu. So in your own language and in your own terms, how can you define kuomoka?
Soft life na kuomoka, like being rich in this era. I think kuomoka means being rich, having money, and being able to live like comfortably within my means. That's kuomoka for me.
So how can you describe someone who has omokad? Mtu ameomoka kwako anaishi maisha inakaaje? Anaishi kwa 2-bedroom na ako solo, ako na 65-inch TV, ako na gari. Like, how can you look at someone's life and say umse ameomoka?
I think I look at it from 2 points of view. Kuna yenye nitaangalia from the materialistic point of view, na kuna yenye nitaangalia from the investment point of view. But sasa mostly according to what social media predicts, it's just the surface, what we see on the surface. And that is what I think is causing a lot of pressure to people. Yeah.
So umesema parameter yako ni in terms of investment
na assets, like when you umeuliza kama ni TV, 2-bedroom and everything. There's a certain person I'll meet and then atako like naishi Kilimani, it's a 3-bedroom house, I have a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, and then there's another person I'll meet atako like I've invested in land, I'm doing farming, I've bought stocks and shares in this and this company. So it's relative, it depends on the person you are. But when it comes to me, I think I would consider having both. Being like, when it comes to where I live, that's more of comfort. And then when it comes to like the investment and everything, shares, like that's where I would want to invest my extra money. For me, it's like kuomoka ni kuena do yangu yenye nimesha kuwa able kujieka maisha fiti na bado niko na do yenye nisha invest na nikabaki na yenye itaendelea.
So unaweza sema umeomoka wewe?
Wewe unadu fanya hivi, umesikia story yangu?
You have to
Can you say you've omokad? Using your own description,
Zai.
you have not omokad. So how can you describe your current state of living?
Survival for the fittest.
Mwezi kipiga kona pale salo imeisha. Network yako ukituafuliza M-Pesa na tukituafuliza M-Shwari na Tala. But nothing.
It's tough. Like that time sakanga chini niko like I wish I could go back to when my mom alikuwa unachekila time when you were young and then your mom will go to town and I'm like, "Mom, taniletea?" And then she comes back, hiyo time kulikuwa na afya, iko na ichupa, ilikuwa na kale kachupa karefu hivi. Hapa kirudia amekuletea tu afya na tu queen cake and then una feel luxury.
Maisha London.
So right now like I don't even, I feel like there's just so much. And then I sit down and wonder like, how did my mom manage to do this? Like
it's not easy, Wena. It's not easy, friend. So what pressure is there on you in terms of kuomoka? What do you sit down and see, or what pressures is the world giving you that make you feel like, hey, sijaomoka, ama hey, nimeomoka, ama hey, I need to do this so that I can omoka?
Mbona unani interview kwa show yangu? When ni host, when ni guest. Like at this point I'm answering all the questions. So don't giving me your point of view.
Guys, unajua acha niwaambie kitu moja. Kizungu ilifika Ukambani na Kisululu. Bado ukapa Machakos kwa Makolongo inapiga kona.
Makongo, what is Makolongo?
Makongo. You told me Masha is going to begin this conversation. Let me put you in the spotlight. We know you love attention, friend. My time will come.
What pressure am I getting? Let me be honest. There are times like I'm a content creator, but if you don't follow me on Instagram, utajuaje kukala block na kufanya transitions? Follow me on Instagram. I go by ms_musau, Miss Musau. Yes. I just Musau. The great Musau. And I think the pressure for me comes in like mi ni mtu mmoja mwenye I beat myself up when I do something and it doesn't work. Like I feel like, okay, I've done this, it has failed. Like nitajibit, I like before I actually get myself back up again, I have to punish myself first because I failed. So utapata like nimekuwa nikifanya content creation for a while, alafu naona it's not picking, ama video moja itapick, the next one it's not picking, and then I'll be like, okay, now I've failed and everything. So and then I watch the other content creators. It gets to a point where I'll compare myself with others, imposter syndrome, and then I feel like this is not enough. I need to do more because I love doing this. I really like, if you know me, I love cameras a lot. So the one time I feel like I am satisfied is when I am shooting and everything. So in a getting a point and I feel I enjoy doing this, but sioni bado ikinifikisha penye nataka, because they're like, you know, you're this big goals you have, and then at times you go like, naweza fikisha hii goal ama na.
So at least for you, pressure yako tunaweza sema it is more internal than external.
It's more internal.
It begins internally,
yeah.
Then it goes to external factors.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Nice. Aya, now you can ask me questions, Wena. Friend.
What's the one thing that stresses you in life when it comes to kuomoka? Like, first of all, unataka kuomoka ama umeomoka? Let's choose the question.
Nataka kuomoka. I want to omoka, because my definition of kuomoka is being able to live comfortably. Not worried. I'm not living from this month's salary to the next month's salary. You know, I'm able to live comfortably. Leo nikipigiwa simu, we are going to coast. I'm like, yeah, I'm available. You know, next week I want to go to have a red dress. I can comfortably get it. I'm not living 1 month's salary to the next month's salary. So yes, nataka kuomoka. Very much so. Kuna rafiki yangu fulani hapa, I will not mention, the other day was supposed to wake up early to go somewhere. And so I wake up in the morning and he is also not going. I'm like, Allah, ujatoka, and it's like, it is called being your own boss. Like, I want to get to that level when mi saizi boss wangu akinipigia simu hii video tunacha kushoot sahi. Tunakimbia huko. Yeah, so yeah, nataka kuomoka.
So what's the pressure when it comes to you getting to where you want? Where do you feel like?
I feel the pressure comes from my parents. They have really set a model. They're role models for us. So sometimes I look at my mom and I ask her, Mom, ulikuwa unajua siku moja utaendesha gari? Mom, ulikuwa unajua siku moja utakuwa na all these investments that you have, you know? And then also, my dad doesn't live from 1 month's salary to the next month. You know, he lives comfortable. Like, I want to get there, Wena. I want to get there. Because I remember my parents, let me just say, I feel the pressure more so from my parents, and I can also say more so from my family. People who know me well know members of my family have really created names for themselves out here. And I'm just looking and I'm like, whoo! My village members, are you praying for me? Ancestors, are you praying for me? Because I want to get here. I want to get here because I'm not really so much into social media, and of course, you know, most of the time wanazanga masha unajua fulani nafanya go like huyo ni nani, unaweza kana shi under rock. So social media no, family yes, family very much so.
So what are you doing to actually get to where your parents are at the moment?
Jamani nasoma. Hey, asubuhi niko na classes za Kenya School of Law, jioni niko na classes za Kesra. Kesho ukiniambia kufanya hii course, you will get 1 million. Mimi niko hapo. So currently I can say, can you imagine I'm juggling between reading and working and friend?
Is a lot.
Aye. Wake up every day in the morning and ask yourself, is this what, can I get a billionaire of a husband? An 82-year-old billionaire unamwambia boss, jakunya dawa za diabetes leo.
The reason you're not getting them is because you're chilling with Musa in the house every time. Tembea Kenya. Go outside. Go outside. Go outside.
Toke huku nje nitawapatana na wao. It's I think for now what I can say I'm doing to get towards that goal is reading, because the career path that I'm in currently, like School of Law, you need must. That is paramount if I ever want to get somewhere.
And you're the white wig.
Yeah. When I'm about to, let me call my lawyer. 1 minute, let me call my lawyer. And then the other course that I'm doing is also because see ati tuko watatu hiyo School of Law. We are so many. So you'll get out here in the industry and people will be asking you, okay, you've done your undergrad from JKUAT, sawa. I can see you've gone to School of Law. What else are you bringing to the table? So that is why I'm also doing this other course, so that at least nikiulizwa, what are you bringing to the table? At least I have something different. Yes.
So for you, when it comes to creating wealth, you're more of an educational person than more of a street person. Unajua kuna mtu atakuwa like, nitake a biz 1, pick biz 2, biz 3. For you, it's like gaining skills and actually using them to monetize yourself.
Not really. I'm more of a smart person. Because my mom degree yenye alifanya. Hey mom, when you role model when hey, my mom this, my mom that. My mom has a degree, of course, but what I can say is what she did versus what she's doing right now are not related.
Okay.
You see, but her going to campus and getting that degree gave her something called the exposure. So it exposed her to all these things that she's been able to do. You see, my dad, on the other hand, what he did is what he's currently doing right now. But because he put that extra effort, he's very smart. I think you've met my dad, but you've never had a sit down with him. He's very smart. So what? So what he did, my dad gives everything 100%. So because of that, he's very marketable. Hadi tulikuwa tunamwambia dad, ikifika time ya kuretire, you will still be in the market. And he's like, yeah, ni venye tu nitakuwa nimechoka, I want to rest. So I think I've combined both of them. I've combined my mom's education for exposure and putting in the effort from my dad to be the best in what I'm doing. So I feel like I'll be a cocktail of both of them.
You will be or you are?
I'm yet to get there, honey. I'm yet to get there. I'll be a cocktail of both of them in the sense that nitakuwa na skill na pia I can use that skill out here. But I mean ni lawyer lakini bado niko na shamba ya rabbits huko na kuku. Na kama unaochi video unajua nilipromise kuku.
Ilikuwa kuku ama keki ya graduation?
Azi, ukumbuki juzi hapa tukiambiwa hivi fulani na yule msee anatuletea kuku kwa na shamba la kuku.
That conversation.
Yeah. So I feel like it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of both. Now let me ask you, what's your take on sugar daddies or sugar mummies for the whole essence of upate do, like shortcut ya kuomoka, and I'm specifically on the shortcut of sugar daddy na sugar mommy. I'm not going to go into wash. Kama uko wash tafadhali ningependa uniingize. Ni enroll. I also want to go to Maldives. Imagine passport yangu iko tu hapo imesettle. Leo gym tako wash. But I should just cut you off. We can't be two broke friends. At least hata mmoja akue one step ahead.
Sema circle yetu imebakisha one corrupt cop.
Bana.
Only.
Alafu,
we have a lawyer, aviation geek, engineer,
and an accountant.
We need one corrupt person and you're good to go. And then you get yourself an iPhone.
Hello, baby. I miss you.
At least niko na katululu na ina fuliza.
naokoa. My take when it comes to nature
Shortcuts
in
Kuomoka
life.
Moso sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy tunaongea kuhusu age gani hapa?
Sugar daddy number 1 akona kitambi, number 2 nywele imeanzia hapa.
Age
50 is the youngest.
50 is the youngest.
Wacha kama 40 na 30 si niko na mwamba 50 mtu anakunywa dawa ya diabetes.
Kwa hivyo we are being honest.
Yes,
we are being honest. So let me tell you guys. There's a time your pressure ilikuwa imeanza. Your sugar daddy and everyone was ulikuwa unasikia ukienda Tinder sijui Cupid sijui wapi unapata mtu wako unaomoka. I tried it. It failed.
What was the issue? You wanted the sugar without the daddy? Mama mumia walifunga kampuni. Pewa kafunga yako.
Kabla walieka. Imetaje ikituka tabu imeko kwa sukari.
Mercury.
Alika mercury kwa sukari.
Ilifika kwa kajamia notini.
No, it wasn't like I think I tried that. Ika fail and
did you ever get the sugar daddy?
No.
Oh, kumbe ulianguka from intake. Nilidhani wewe kumbe atakupita interview. Nilidhani kampuni ya sukari ndio uliamua kufunga.
Sijaijua shida ama ilikuwa shida ilikuwa picha. I don't know. I tried, it failed and then
Umekuwa content creator then haujiku. The pause.
Yeah, time nilikuwa na follow pressure iko like uko sijui pesa nini and I don't know. At some point kuna time hiyo pressure ilikuwa like kuomoka is a must whatever may come. So if it means I'm baba go there look for what. I tried, it failed so bad and hadi nikajirecollect iko like ama this is God telling me itabidi umejitegemea babe. I was so sure. So for me it failed. So it got to a point of like okay, I've tried this, it has failed, now I have to do this on my own. And then there's usually this standard rule when it comes to my family. I'm the only girl in a family of four.
No
so
wonder.
like
Yeah.
no. So like I'd rather I know if I try nikwame, I can ask for help from my brothers.
Oh, so you have privilege.
Yes.
Una joke yanguka hivi nyuma ya
I can't constant inakwanga like si ati lazima nikianguka hivi nyuma lazima nianguke. Wa make sure nime learn from hiyo kuanguka before they pick me up. So like nenda kuanguka na nishikilia kila time. It's never like that. So I'm usually the kind of person is like I'd rather try nishindwe na nikishindwa I am not shy to ask for help from my brothers or my friends who can help me at that moment. So yeah, for now Shugereri ilibako. So sasa ni kungangana na inanipeleka mbaya.
Utaki mtu awash hivi kidogo. Tunaweza split wewe uanzie Kenya North, mimi nianzie Kenya South. Hatuwezi kwa two broke friends. What do you guys think? Yani two blind men you're leading each other.
Ukiniomba hiyo mate. Ndicheni. We are not broke because we are trying. There's a difference. You only
broke with
if
the
you're
queue.
Not trying.
Broke with the queue.
That's it. So would you have a sugar daddy?
Soft life. You know, tena mimi si wadanganyi. Maisha soft. There's no trophy for suffering wena.
Life.
There's no trophy for suffering. Will I have a sugar daddy?
Have you ever had a sugar daddy? No, have you ever had a sugar daddy?
Yes. Moment of silence for me who's had a sugar daddy. Have I ever had a sugar daddy? Yes. Mtu akukupea 5k kwa ulikuwa umezoea kupewa 2k. Sio ni sugar daddy. Ama mtu akikupea 5k na ulikuwa umezoea 2k 500. Sio ni sugar daddy.
Amekupandisha cheo.
Bas. Sugar daddy. Sugar daddy.
Ulikuwa unakula pesa solo and I was here.
5k. Mwana hii 5k tumekuwa tukikula tu na yeye hapa ana kwa ana. Bibi yake akiprint picha niweke kwa billboard na mwambia add this one. I think the biggest issue with will I have a sugar daddy? Yes. My only big issue with having a sugar daddy is where we are going to give out sugar. Because I'm diabetic wena. You scary bana nitapeana nipate netangwa glucose shock, sasa unaona kusoma ungekuwa umefanya medicine ujue hii kitu. inetangwa like something shock. I feel like the biggest issue with a sugar daddy is the sugar bits. Will they get one to kuomoka? Let me be honest, yes. I'm human. I'm a human being. Shortcut. Kwa comments mkisema kuna mtu wa wash.
A slides.
The only thing yenye siwezi ingia kuomoka ni Illuminati peke.
Tutoshwa tsunami ki Brazil, bro.
Yes, na hizo mtu za Brazil maybe. I fear God. I think the biggest issue with me with a sugar daddy, to be honest, will be the sugar.
The sugar only what
If I can get a gay sugar daddy, asanda mwana.
Your gay ni better. You're like there to
me, I'm just an escort, you know. Kazi yangu tu ni ku look good for you, daddy. Yes. Tukienda kwa marafiki zako, kumfichia tu white. Nothing I can do. But now this mgeni, you can imagine that bongela somebody on top of you, like, oh my God.
And when it comes to this sugar daddy, having a family and a wife, do you ever feel guilty like you're getting in the way of someone's family, someone's dad? Like for now, like hapana, hiyo ni example mbaya, kiwochi anaweza kasirika. Apologies, Mr. Agoi. For now, I start dating your dad. How would you feel like?
Hey, Buena, you've already seen how much I love my mother, so because we'll be there. Can you fight? The biggest question is, can you fight?
So what is it, when it comes to you having a sugar daddy, it's the same way as that is Agoi's somewhere in a certain family.
Yeah,
so
I get your
what's
point.
your take when it comes to you getting involved in someone's husband and someone's dad? Since you'll
I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to lie. This is going to be a whole aspect of double standards. You see, my goal from this guy is to get his money and the exposure. He's taking me to Zanzibar. Tomorrow I'm in Dubai. So, truth be told, kuna haja kujifanya juu niko mbele ya kamera. Hapo ndo pale unasikianga mambo ya double standards imeingia. Because when it comes to my dad and my mom, I don't want him to cheat. I don't want to hear alikuwa ameangalia your direction. But when it is me doing it, truth be told, especially if I'm there with the whole sense of nataka kuomoka, bro, sitawadanganya. It will just apply double standard. I won't even be thinking about this.
Putting yourself first.
Yeah. You have to put yourself first, Lucius. You gotta put yourself first.
I can't cookie.
But which is wrong. We are not supporting it. I'm not endorsing it. I've just given my honest truth, which is it is going to be a double standard aspect. I'm not going to sit down and think, uni bwana ya mtu ama uni baba ya mtu. Wait, hi baby, can you give me 600k? Anyambie yes honey. Musao, quivers, vaa nguo na kupitia, you know.
Kwa 600 umpeleke quiver. Double standards match.
Utakwenda Kempinski IT.
Why we even revving in Kenya at that point? And then I have another question. We have talked about 600k. When you get a sponyo, when you get this money, what's the first thing you'll do with it? What's the mentality for you for this money? Ni pesa ya kujibamba ama ni pesa ya kujijenga?
Pesa ya kujijenga. You know why? I'm not gonna be young forever. You see, the way they come is the way they go. If I'm getting a sponyo, he's come to me because I'm young, I'm vibrant, When I'm not going to remain like this forever, there's a time when it will come that amenyonya miwa, kwa soko ile side ya miwa. Menyonya imekauka. Enda chukua ingine, enda chukua sasa apples na maembe, my friend. So if I'm to get one, tundichen, I am going to invest because I'm not going to remain young forever.
Talking of investment, what is the first thing you'll invest in?
Maybe a shop, a cloth line, anything that I find that is marketable. Kienda tu base hivi, I think you've known me. Natemianga mali nakwambia, hii place ina base ya milkshake tuweke. Hii place beze musao tukipata hii pesa tuweke wholesale inaweza make. Whatever business and whatever opportunity I will get, I will do that. But I will not just use it to dream Maldives, what. Kesho tanitema kama miwa bro. Tarudi tu soko huku nkosaidia vibanda tu mimi ndio mabati bwana. Yeah. But that is why I'm reading hard. Lakini watu wa wash, I repeat. Hey! Simsaidia msichana bwana. Nikisimama kwa politician.
Her money is my money.
Nikikuwa politician, nitawapea handouts za 5k.
Ushachoma bro, ushachoma, ushaban guy politician
Kwani
ngoja ile siku utavaa hivi ndio itasurface mahali and then they be like, you know, social media
doesn't forget. It's sad. I think it's just the pressure. I feel like bedhe imesha katululu bro. Ebu embrace, utaachana na pressure. Jukami sahi, sijui nani yako Dubai, nani yako wapi.
That's because you don't do content.
Oh, that is your source of livelihood.
That is what I'm trying to make more income from. So like, okay, maybe it's like, okay, so get rid of this income and then save. But then I wouldn't mind. Like I've gone on a break for 2 weeks and it's so peaceful. Like, no, I need to quit. And then that moment you want to quit, you get a DM. Hi, I really like your work. And you're like, oh, you
so
continue.
Nice.
You continue, but there's just so much pressure. So I'm like, for me, I think I can guarantee myself 100% if there's something I will get to create my wealth through is content creation that I can give you for 100% sure, because it's natural, it's inborn, and I didn't get myself to this space. I feel like for me it's more of a calling. I don't call it like, for me it's more of a calling. Like, I don't know, it's about like, I don't know, from a spiritual perspective, like those silent convo you have in your head and then you just push to it. So yeah, for me, what content creation will be one source of income that will help me build my wealth.
Build your wealth.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's nice. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. What message can you give that girl who was looking for, that girl being you, who was actively looking for a baba? If you were to go back, what letter would you be writing her?
There's nothing wrong with what you did.
Denial is the first step of grief.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with what you did. It's human to have gone through that stage, especially in this era where everyone is trying to make it in life.
Yeah.
And it's okay. You didn't do anything wrong at some point, because you can't sit down and beat yourself up. I broke this family, I did this to this lady, nini. Joy work, bro, ulidunda, ulifail.
Huyu kwanza interview. At least maybe come and I'll pay 5k.
Anyway, I think it's a part of growth. It's a phase of growth. And I needed to go through that to learn certain things in my life. To learn that at the end of the day, I can be able to get what I want to get from another person. Naeza jipatia hiyo as long as I put in the work and everything. And I think for me, it's just more of like growth, learning, lessons learned from it. Yeah.
So do you believe hard work can get you where you want to go?
Yes. Yes. Hard work, and you put in, when I mean hard work, I mean putting in work, but working smart. Nika ile high school yenye ulikuwa nenda unasoma, hiyo ni hard work but unyiti, but every day umeingia preps, umeconcentrate yote but unyiti. Unapata uko empty, but kuna mtu ataingia 30 minutes asome tu chapter moja na ashike kila kitu. That's working smart. Now there's a difference. I believe like you put in the work but you work smart. So
a combination of both, do you think it will get you where you want to go?
Yes.
All right.
But more of like, I think that narrows down again to having consistency and discipline. What's your take on discipline when it comes to creating wealth?
Do not procrastinate. Set your goals, but most importantly, live one day at a time. And I'm going to say that my journey is not your journey. The people I graduated or the people I was with during my undergrad are now currently preparing to do their bar examinations. And now I, on the other hand, have just joined in School of Law. You know, if you give that scenario to someone, they'll be like, you're a failure. Walienda, mbona ukuenda na wao, inapanga po usome na watu wako. I feel like the most important thing in this life is own your journey at your own speed. Okay, it's God's speed. Headline is God's speed, but up or down sub-headline ni pia at your own speed. So even when it comes to discipline of creating wealth, at my own speed, because truth be told, my friends now currently kina you and every other person, including my best friend, and even some who are younger than me, are currently working full time. You see, so they're already in the working industry full time. Mimi, in as much as nakwambia hapa niko na job of course inaumia because school has to come first. So you see, by the time mi nimalizane na School of Law mwaka na nimalizane na hii course yangu ingine nikuwe admitted to the bar, watakuwa 2 steps ahead of me. Hata wewe, you'll be 3 steps ahead of me. So when it comes to this discipline of creating my wealth, I need to learn it is 1 step at a time. It is at my own speed.
So you've mentioned like mabeshte zako washaanza kuvaa hiyo kofia ya white. So do you at any point get to compare yourself with other people, and how do you ever feel like nilislacking, I'm behind? Do you ever like comparison, when it comes to comparison in terms of where you are and where your friends are? How do you usually handle it?
I don't handle it badly because the people I'm supposed to be with in School of Law this year ndo wana prepare kufanya exams in March. So bado hajavaa kofia. Wenye wamevaa kofia, wenye wamevaa wig were way ahead of me. And I don't, because I feel like mental health in all this aspect of money and kuomoka and where you're getting in life and where you are in life and what age are you and what have you achieved is a lot. It's a lot. We don't talk about it so much as young people, but the truth is iko hapo na iko mingi. Juu na kesho nikiamka Musa unione uko Zanzibar, hata mimi nitaanza kujiuliza, kwani Zanzibar bana sifiki? Na kuna mtu mimi nimefika tu hapa na manga. Na yeye kutoka kwa boda wena. Na pia anaangalia post yangu ako like, hata pia I want to have a friend or friends and means that you can have a road trip to Namanga. So there is always going to be that competition. You're competing with someone else, then they're competing with you. But your mental health is more important. Your mental health is more key. For me, my mental health is what made me take a break and be like, this School of Law na ihami, niko pale tu Karen. Na unit bado ni 9. I can just take a break and go. And that break, I didn't take it nikiuza manyanyama nikinyevya mahali. Nilichukua and I started doing this other course. So at a point, they will always be 1 step ahead of me. Kama wakikuwa admitted, ndio mimi sasa nitakuwa namaliza exams, maybe nimekuwa gazetted. Unaona? Wakishaanza kukua so and so amekuwa big person, mimi niko hapo nyuma. But it is one day at a time, my own journey. Yeah. I really try my best to avoid giving myself pressure, because the truth is unaweza kuwa unajipea pressure na mtu, and we all know what has been happening huku nje kwa social media. Kumbe watu wanakipitia ndo akupostia hiyo picha Zanzibar, na wewe kumbe uko tu na furaha kwa ile bedsitter yako. So I really try as much as possible to avoid that. But I think the main reason is because my mom and dad have set a really good example, or really good role model for us in terms of wealth and everything.
Na swali moja. So Masha, this usually kuna kitu I want it to be like a constant thing on Hustlerzood. When I am talking to people and hosting people, I really want to know their relationship with God when it comes to finances and creating wealth. Like, do you believe like it comes from God, or do you believe is there someone you believe in that helps you move like in what you do in your day-to-day, in your education, in creating wealth, in you being as a Masha, in you being Masha? Like, which role or which supreme being do you believe in, and what do you think which role it plays in all this?
Oh, that's very nice. You umegoogle wapi, umeprako mwaka mzima? I believe in God. I'm a Christian. I'm a born again Christian, and my life director. Usizoeane na watu. Unazoeana na watu hapa wakikwenda huku nje ukisema wewe ni cabinet secretary, wanaangalia tu hivyo wakicheka. Director
ni Julie Samani, mtoto wa permanent secretary. Mtoto PS.
Police officer. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. I'm born again. And my life is centered around God. My friends know it. I know it. You know it. They know it. Director knows it. My everything in life, I really like to put God first. Even when I was applying for School of Law, it was on my prayer board. You know, it's very, very easy to just say in guarantees. Nilikuwa na transcript, nilikuwa na certificate, nilikuwa na nini, but everything I put it in prayer, including my farm members. In KSL, we have something called farm members. Nika group work. Cha kukodoa macho hivyo hata unaweza niangushi hapa. It's like group work. And I specifically prayed that God give me farm members. So for me, Musau, I want to believe everything in my life centers around God, including wealth, including what. Ata don't pata sugar daddy. Remember, God, I am praying for a sugar daddy. I know it is wrong, lakini hata God pray unaona nimetumia katululu mwaka mzima.
But then do you think God wanna to judge tukifika hiyo point?
Let me tell you, my relationship with God is in the sense that I pray. Even when I'm going for dunda, God, I'm going for dunda with my friends. I am praying.
Leo, ni heaven direct.
I'm praying that we will go safely, we will come safely, our drink won't be spiked. Director, our drink won't be spiked. I don't know, maybe someone in life or maybe tomorrow or later can maybe come and advise me better on it, but Mimi, I pray to God for everything and anything, even when I know I'm not supposed to be doing that thing, when I'm going to pray.
You pray when you're doing everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's a good approach in life.
Yeah.
Like kuna hii pressure I think penye tumefika in this era, people associate like you having a relationship with God is termed as not being cool. And I think that's one thing where I feel like we are failing, and that's why tunapata na hii pressure ya life. Unafeel unafanya kitu ina fail, it's because umeka God aside and you're deciding to take the bull by its own, and you cannot do that.
Yeah.
So for me, when it comes to everything that I do, I usually remember the pyramid of hustle. Distinct controls were sit up there like hustle is here. Hustle ya pili hapa na njoo ifike hapa juu, it's a triangle. God is there. Yeah, so for the two to meet, God has to be at the center of it also. I think
naanze kulipa tithe. Mkiangalia previous videos halipagi tithe. Would you rather pay tithe or offering?
Tithe. Lakini natoanga offering. Nikienda church. Nimekawia.
I feel like afadhali ukose kulipa offering lakini ulipe tithe. Yeah. But I really like that aspect of the triangle, God being in the middle of it. I feel like that is, you will get there with him at your side rather than with him not being there.
Yes, so in summary, you're saying like as much as we want to make it in life, create wealth, whatever you believe in, you're not saying you believe in
our God.
See, for us, we believe in God and we put him, we try as much as possible. As much personally, I fail at times to do that, or I feel like I'm let down. I try as much as possible to put my life around him, to like ask him for grace to guide me through and everything. So I think it's also important, as much as you want to create wealth, to believe in that supreme being that you believe in and keep on praying to him. If it's God, do that. If it's other gods, God, do that. And yeah, like you just have to be, you believe it comes from there, because vitu zingine it's impossible to do without, like, I don't know, it will just depend. But for me, I think God is a necessity in creating wealth.
I think what you're looking for is the supreme being that you're believing in is what is going to give you purpose. And once you have purpose, you have direction. Once you have direction, you know at least nikitembea hivi naenda kupatana na gate. Sasa tunatembea hivi naenda kuingia kwa fence. Okay, I really love that conversation. Na msini quote, lakini kama najana na wasiwa wash
again.
Guys.
Are you asking for too much?
Nipe tu namba. The rest nitafanya, nitanego.
Tutuweki handle yako Instagram hapo wa slide.
Bana. Pia mimi na iPhone 20. Watu wengine hapo wananidharau, and I'm a star. I shine bright like a diamond.
Kaimbangi hivyo. I'm a star, I'm gonna shine. Eka hiyo.
Nimejaribu imekataa imeenda.
Ingie kwa Rihanna.
Remix.
Anyway, guys, that's it. It was a very brief conversation. yeah, we didn't touch on a lot of things, just finance, spiritual being, and everything. But I really hope you enjoyed it and you can relate to it. If there's something you've missed out, just comment down below and let us know. And remember to
hit that subscribe button, like, share, comment. Road to 1,000 subscribers, guys.
yes,
1,000 subscribers ni kitu ya kunyima wasi.
surely.
Amroba.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye.